Oh, Robert Sanchez, not even you could take this win away from us, even though you tried. Even though you tried your best, like every single other game. All right, everyone, welcome back to American Blues Podcast. Finally, we are winning a game again. Feels like absolutely forever. I think that's what, like one win in the past six. It's been a real rough month, but finally against Wolves, 3-1. Very comfortable win at the end. And I thought there were several really interesting things to talk about. Number one, huge shutout, Trevor Chalobah. Absolute beast at the back. One of my favorite Chelsea players. I still remember his debut goal outside the box. Amazing. And then we had that incredible run at the end of last season where once he came back from injury, we just stopped losing games. And I always thought the way we treated him over summer was absolutely atrocious and embarrassing by the club and the sporting directors, icing out one of our own, one of our top academy talents, just to push him out for what? For shit players like Betishil and Disasi? No. Made absolutely no sense. And good on him for never complaining, being professional, training on his own, even getting sent out on loan, having to prove himself on Crystal Palace, and then coming back, being recalled in January to join a struggling Chelsea defense. And you know what? He was absolutely immense today. Just an absolute wall at the back. He had several ridiculously good, like sharp pinpoint passing. Reminds me a lot of Colwell, actually. I didn't even know Trevor Chalobah really had that in him. Several really good passes, especially out to Cole Palmer. Just solid at the back. And of course, even got involved. Third goal should have been his. Got an assist anyways. But yeah, what a player. So happy to see him back on the team. I think when Colwell is healthy again, him and Chalobah at the back with Reece James, man, that's our academy. I think that is our top defense triplet for right now. Yeah, I can't imagine anyone better in the back three. And it's hard. Time will tell whether he will be better than Fofana, but you know what? At least he will stay healthier than Fofana. And that's what matters the most, honestly, on this team is if you can stay healthy or not. Another big shout out today is Reece James. Man, I thought, like a lot of other Chelsea fans, like, man, is Reece James done? Is his career over? Is he ever going to be healthy again? But I got to say, when he's healthy and when he's on it, there is nothing like having him in that back line. Just his presence, his power, his speed, and then his shot taking ability and his crossing. Like, we haven't had such consistent corner kicks since he's been injured, really. Like, we just haven't. Delivers into the box. And something that Reece James can do pretty much better than anybody else on the team right now is shoot from distance. Like when we're on corners and he's standing on the edge, you know he can let one fly. As Thomas Tuchel once called it, he shoots like a horse. It's just, unfortunately, it's a horse without a hamstring. But when he has a hamstring, he can still definitely shoot. And today he helped create that first goal. It was off a corner, landed on him. He hit it through, took a nick off a Wolves defender, made it to Tosin. And then great finish, great composure by Tosin. The ref tried to take away from us from offsides, not offsides, and didn't even matter because it actually came off a Wolves player before it touched Tosin anyway. So, yeah, there was absolutely no offsides. Great first goal. And then just Reece's overall presence in the back, his tracking back, just his strength, his shoulder-to-shoulder ability to just knock people over. There was one point in the second half where, it seemed like maybe it was a foul, but Reece James just completely bodied the Wolves player off the ball. And I thought that was amazing. Malagusto cannot do that in the right back. And there's just not much other people in our defense that can really do that. Disasi can do it, but he just doesn't have the pace to be able to do that. So when he tries to body someone, he usually just hits the net and falls down to the ground. Yeah. So Reece James, amazing. Now, is he back? Can't say that. I've always told myself with Reece James, he needs five full games back in a row, no injuries. And then I will say he's back. Today, we can give him a pass on today. 75 minutes. I think that's pretty good. I'll count this as a full game for him. But he needs 4 more full games without injuries. And then I'll finally say, yeah, we've got our captain back. Another big shout out, of course, Cole Palmer. I thought he had an amazing game. Just his ability to drive with the ball. He's playing on the left side. Jewsbury Hall was playing on the right 8 space. And I thought Palmer was incredible. Just whenever he gets the ball from defense, his turns, his runs, his ability to slow down play, speed it up, his crosses, everything was great. He just didn't really get his goal. But I thought he had plenty of positives. He put in that winning goal, or the third goal, to Trevor Chalobah off of that free kick on the left side towards the second half. Perfectly weighted, like kind of a straight ball straight onto Chalobah's head. And Chalobah should have gotten that goal, but Madueke, you know what? Credit to him, stayed on side, followed the shot, and just absolutely made sure and went into the goal. So I can't really blame him. He is our attacker. I think it's incredible that Chalobah gets an assist on that just to begin with. Even better if he got a goal from it, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't care who scores with what body part. As long as we're winning the game, that's the only thing that matters. So big shout out to, again, Trevor Chalobah, to Madueke for following that shot, and for Cole Palmer for putting in that free kick. And then another I want to shout out is Cucurella. Man, I've said it game after game. This guy is just everywhere. He was playing kind of as the inverted role today, moving up. But there were points in the second half where he was playing right wing. He's the one that got the second all-important go-ahead goal. Such a crucial time for us, especially recently when we've been so shaky. We go ahead and get our goal, then we give up goal, and then the team just basically stops playing, and we either end up tying or losing the game. But to get that second goal, so important and great on Cucurella. He's doing that little run into the box, hard to pick up. Midfield's lost track of him. He kind of split the defenders, where one defender was focused on Jackson, the other one was focused on Neto, and there's Cucurella, middle of the box. I thought Madueke put in an absolute peach of a cross right onto KDH's head, who flicked on right to Cucurella. Cucurella still had a lot to do. He had to control the ball and to hit it to the corner and not the goalie, because the goalie was coming out. He's coming out fast. So amazing job, Cucurella. Keep it going. I think he is one of the best left backs in the league, if not the best. And yeah, I can't wait to see more of him. There's just such a huge drop off when Cucurella is not playing, that it's just a joy to see him whenever he is playing. He's on form, he's confident, and he is just like a bulldog. He is everywhere on the field. It's so nice to see that. But yeah, overall, I thought, yes. And then finally, Robert Sanchez. Man, you tried to get away with one. That ridiculous corner where it was heading straight towards you. It should have been an easy catch. But of course, it falls right out of his hands, and a Wolves player pounced onto it. What a terrible time, by the way, to give up a tying goal. I think it was pretty much close to halftime. But you know what? Credit to the team. We didn't put our heads down. We kept on trying. We even got better in the second half, really. And we finally found a way to finish off a game. And something else that I really liked second half was towards the end of the game, we actually had some game management. There were times where Cole Palmer would really slow down play. Instead of just bombing forwards, he was turn around, pass it to the back. And that's honestly what we need to do sometimes. If we're winning end of the game, there's absolutely no reason to take more chances, to give the other team a sniff. Sometimes if you're ahead, you just got to shut up shop, and you need to understand when it's time to slow down the game, to completely take the energy out of the opposition. And I'm glad that we are starting to show some semblance of doing that. So overall, fantastic game. What a crucial win ahead of just an absolute massive game at City this Saturday at the Etihad. City have been getting better. I don't think they're great. I think they're playing some real easy, real beatable teams. And again, they are finding their shooting boots, but I think they're still weak. I think there's still a lot of questions about this team. And it's just about, can we keep them from scoring? Probably not, since we can't even keep Wolves from scoring. But can we outscore them? Can we boss that midfield? I absolutely think we can, especially if we have a fit Caicedo. It just depends on if Enzo or Lavia are going to be fit on Saturday, which please. And hopefully Colwell will be healthy by then. But I don't know the extent of those three injuries. So yeah, fingers crossed. Absolutely massive game. Time for everyone to step up. If we can take 3 points from City at Etihad, man, we are right back in there solidly in the top 4. And that's where I want to be. I want to be solid in top 4. I don't want where we've been living the past month, dropping points, dropping out, constantly fearing if we're going to drop out, looking at other teams behind us when they're going to catch up, it's not a good place to be. I want to be solid Champions League spots. That's all I want from this season. Solid Champions League spots. And that starts Saturday. Beat City or tie City, either one. As long as you take points off of them, that's what matters. So see you guys after that game. Peace.